So this is Puzzling Places in Apple Vision Pro, so you can see the difference. That was me closing it prematurely by accident. So I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like about the differences here. So I've already started this puzzle just for the sake of showing you the UI right away. So the puzzle comes up on your right. You really don't have an option to move this anywhere as you do in the quest. So I'm just detaching myself. Okay. So basically you can walk around it though, right? But your pieces that you can pick are on this thing that's kind of stable. You can change it by hitting the arrows, but you can't move it, right? So I don't know if I love that. Also, I couldn't pick how many pieces I wanted. I had to take whatever amount of pieces it says I should want. Whereas in the quest, I can pick how many pieces I want. So, and I'll just show you a few more things. But I do think the UI is really beautiful. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying I like the Quest 3 experience a little bit better because I feel like I have more options. All right, so let's take this piece. And notice that it kind of controls the way it spins. And so I believe it's trying to help you by, rotating itself to the position that would fit to where you are, right? But I don't know if I appreciate that help, but it does help you. So like you see how it's turning the piece? I'm not turning the piece. It's turning the piece, right? And it's trying to make it match kind of where I'm going, right? So I look like I need this red area. And I can't like let go of this and leave it there. It's always going to go back over there. I don't have a choice of where the pieces are. So I would turn and then move it. All right. Again, this is fine. I think it's offering me a lot more help than I need as far as the positioning of the pieces. But as you can see, it's really not in any way difficult. Actually, it probably is a little bit easier than doing the puzzles in the quest. Maybe I'm just... See, this turning is kind of like what I'm not loving. Because it won't let me like leave it where I want it to be. You know how you have a way in the quest to kind of organize your pieces? You can decide all the pieces that are this color are on this palette, and all the pieces on the other color on this palette. You don't have palettes here. Your only like way of grouping pieces is the thing that they give you, right? For whatever reason. The other thing is, and this could just be a future release thing, my favorite puzzles for Puzzling Places are the ones with animations. And I haven't seen any like that in Apple Vision Pro. I haven't seen any animations whatsoever. And that's like, if you look at my video from yesterday, I actually show some fish swimming on one of their puzzles. You see this fish and you hear the sounds of the... Sorry, I'm not concentrating on the puzzle. You hear the sounds of the scuba diver, blah, blah, blah. So I miss that because I don't see that in this iteration, I guess to call it, of this particular app. But again, if it's very satisfying when you place a piece where it belongs. It feels good, just like it does in the quest. It's just that I kind of feel like I have less control. So you see all this missing red here? I have a lot of red missing. So that means, so far I have been just kind of letting it give me new pieces. I haven't been trying to control the pieces that it gives me. I've just been like reacting to what's up here. But let's say I decide, let me do the rest of these red pieces. I can hit these arrows and, navigate through the pieces that are left. I'm not sure how I choose to go left or right, really. So I just tap and then get what I get, and I don't throw a fit. I get what I get and I don't throw a fit. But I don't know, it felt like I had more control over, I could see all the pieces, anything less than X amount of pieces in Quest. And in this one, I cannot control what pieces I'm looking at. Which, I guess is okay. And you can hear the sounds. I hope you can hear the sounds. There are sounds in this version. I said I was going to do this red, right? That's what I said a minute ago. I'm going to do this red. So let me just, okay. There's a lot of red here, so I feel like I should do it first. Let's see, maybe this is... So you can see, like in that situation, this turning is helping me. I'm not turning it. As I'm going around the puzzle, it kind of orients it for me. So that's what I'm saying. In a way, it's easier. But in another way, I feel like I have no control. Like I have to kind of adapt. What am I adapting to? I'm adapting to how it wants to turn the pieces, where it wants to put the pieces and store them, which puzzles I get to look at, right? Like I don't see the entire store of Puzzling Places releases. I only see a subset of those releases, and therefore I must buy because there's only 3 free, right? And I believe I had much more free on the Quest. And maybe that's just a question of, this is an audience, the Apple Vision Pro is an audience that is a different demographic. It's a different demographic. So maybe there's an assumption this demographic has no problem buying more, right? I'm just guessing. Although I would never assume any demographic situations because people get gifts. Maybe they didn't pick it themselves. Maybe it was a gift. So you don't know, but that could easily be the assumption. This demographic could therefore buy more pieces, and so we'll make this more in-app purchase friendly. And maybe they assume, maybe because of that this demographic is a little older and might need a little bit more help in positioning the pieces. I don't know. I'm making guesses. But I'm wondering why they didn't make this more like the successful solution it already was. Puzzling Places is very successful. People love it. So why change it? Like, if it's not broke, don't fix it kind of philosophy. So I just wanted to show you, because I showed you yesterday the version in the Quest. I wanted to show you today. I would have picked the same puzzle had that puzzle been available in Apple Vision Pro, but it is not. So let's see if I can go back to the menu for a minute, because I think you get how this works. And of course, this is also more mixed reality. That doesn't go there, right? I'm trying to insist that it goes there, but it doesn't. Okay, so it might go next to there. Let's see. No, I don't think it goes there. I think that's my imagination. Maybe over here. Yeah. Okay, so I think you get this. It is considerably bigger, I think, as well, as far as the scale of the thing. But I don't have any control on the size of it either. And I vaguely remember, and I could be wrong, that I could size things in the Quest. Make it bigger, make it smaller, that kind of thing. So I want to go back to the menu and just show you what I mean by choices. Okay, so here is like the menu. Out of the box, you get a starter content for free, which is 3 puzzles. I'll just show you those. I don't think I'll lose my progress. These are the 3 starter puzzles. Again, they don't have the best ones here. Like the best ones to me are the ones with animations, like the one they had for the Halloween series with the ghost on the wall and stuff. It was super amazing. The Christmas ones with lights and stuff. These are kind of like not the favorites. So why not pick at least the favorites? So if you go online and just Google this app and say, ask Copilot, ask ChatGPT or Copilot, go ask them, what are the most popular Puzzling Places puzzles? These will not be the ones that they choose. They're not the most popular. So I'm wondering why they were chosen. And you get these 3 for free, and that's it. Then it offers you a puzzle pack, which is I think $4.99. One puzzle pack, right? There are like, I don't know, there are at least 20 in the Quest 3. So you could actually click on each puzzle pack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, and pick the one you want because it gives you previews. In this, you only get, this is it. You get the starter or puzzle pack 1, which I had to buy. The only preview I got was this right here, right? And so I'm not thrilled with the options, right? But you see that you keep track of, it keeps track of where you are. And as you finish them, so here, if we go back here, you can see that I finished these 3. And here it had 25 pieces. Here it had 100 pieces. Again, I just want to remind you, this was another choice I have in the Quest 3. I can choose 100 pieces, 1,000 pieces. You know, I can pick how many pieces I want for everything I download. In this one, it decides for me how many pieces. And so it gave me a inkling of what 25 feels like, what 100 feels like, and what 200 feels like for free, right? Now, once you get over, I think over 400, you get a whole different experience in the Quest 3 as well, because then you get it in like layers, right? Here's your first group, here's your second group, here's your third group. This puzzle pack that I bought starts off with 200, the second one is 200, the third one is 200. So at no time, even in the purchased one, do I get like 400 pieces or 1,000 pieces if, say, I was a puzzle expert, right? So I wanted to share this with you and let you just look at it and see what you think. But just in comparison to the same exact app in the Quest, there are some differences. I will say there's some real differences. By the way, these previews are 3D. So the thumbnails are 3D. The thumbnails are not 3D in the Quest. So just look at my video from yesterday and you'll see that. So they're kind of cool. But, you know, when you're a puzzler and you want to do a puzzle, what the thumbnails look like are not a real big priority. What's a big priority is having a selection of puzzles. All right, thought I'd share that with you. Thank you.